Yo guys, we just got sent a massive package in the mail by Razer. This is their brand new gaming chair, the Iskur V2. Yo, this guy's heavy. Let's go and put this bad boy down and let's unbox him. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and build this gaming chair, the Razer Iskur V2. So when we open up the box, you guys can see we are greeted with a pair of builder gauntlets right here. That is pretty awesome. They do provide that. Now they do say some don'ts. Don't go ahead and do surfing on this chair and stuff like that. Two-player co-op is welcome on building this bad boy. But yeah, man, we are going to go ahead and build this today just pretty much by myself. I'm going to go ahead and throw on those building gauntlets, those little gloves they do provide. It's nice that they do provide those, but it does kind of make it a little slippery, especially when trying to screw down bolts and stuff, but we wore it for the whole build. Now, once we open the box, we are greeted with this big pamphlet that says time to take the throne and all that goodness. Now, on the back of this really big pamphlet and then step-by-step instructions, which are awesome, easy to follow along. But one thing I really liked about the packaging is every layer, there is a little bit of foam padding between everything. So there is, of course, the back seat of the chair. There's the little headrest right there. We are going to take this out, and I'll give you guys a little ASMR. This headrest is made out of memory foam, so it does go back to its original shape. But yeah, here is the base right here, guys, and you guys can see nice and solid. But yeah, man, so let's put that to the side and let's keep on getting the rest of the items out of the box. So like I said, every single layer, there is that little bit of padding. Of course, here's the accessories that you will need. And then finally, we are going to take out the base of the chair, or the seat, I should say. Now, let's get into opening the accessories part of this. We open that up, a little bit of instructions. We got our wheels. We got our gas chamber right here. Here is the little side pieces that go on the side of the chair. And then, of course, we got the actual lifter and all that goodness. So here is the little plastic that covers up the gas chamber. Those are the screws. You guys will see in a second. We'll open this bad boy up right here. So here's an extra screw, the screws for the side, and it does provide an Allen key and some caps. Of course, step number one, let's go and lock in those wheels into the base right of the chair. Nice and simple. Just give a little push, and they go in very, very easy. Now, going on to the base of the chair, there are already 4 screws that are already installed. Take those out, and then we're going to put our lifter back in. You guys can see the part where it attaches to the gas chamber is in the back, and then of course the flat part is going to be towards the front of the chair. Now, of course, in the instructions, very simple to follow along with. You guys will see that as well, but you guys can see we are doing that, and we're going to just screw those down nice and tight. Like I said, it does get a little slippery with the gloves there, but we still got it to work. And then, of course, guys, the gas chamber area is going to go ahead and install this. This is where maybe a 2-player co-op could work. They'll tell you exactly, hey, go left, right, but we got it pretty easy, one shot, and there you go. Nice and simple, man. Now, let's go and take off the plastic for the back of the seat. There we go. Nice and clean, man. I'm telling you, it looks really nice, the stitch and all that stuff. And then, of course, on the side of the backrest as well, there are 2 screws on each side, so we're just going to go ahead and loosen those off. And this is probably one of the best things, probably, guys. I've built a lot of gaming chairs in the past, but none of them had this little, like, guide right here. On the left side of the chair, there's like a little channel guide, and just slides right in. Super, super easy. And then again, we're going to screw this down. This is probably the hardest part, getting that screw in there, because it's a little crevice right there to get the screw to go in. But again, like I said, we wore the gloves, and we still got the whole build finished. But yeah, man, we're going to bolt those down, put in the little cap here so everything is nice and sleek, and hide those little screws. You guys can see to the right of it, that is where you change the dial for adaptive lumbar support, more tension or not. But here's a little bit of a close-up of that actually adaptive lumbar support from side to side, man. And honestly, it is really, really nice, because you guys can see this is the first time I'm sitting in the build after I did go on and finish it. And I was really impressed, man. It feels very comfortable. But here I go turning from left to right if I'm looking at like different monitors, and it really supports your back a lot, and I really liked it. And now we are going to go ahead and put on the memory foam headrest right there. So there we go, nice and clean, and we're all done with the build here, guys. But yeah, man, I am really happy with the chair. It felt really, really nice when we got to sit in it. I got really big legs, and it gave me a lot of room and a lot of space. I can sit cross-legged if I wanted to with the chair and everything. But yeah, man, we're gonna bring it over to the gaming setup. we'll get some close-ups, some B-roll for, of course, you guys can see some of that carbon fiber, and of course the classic green stitching for Razer. You got the Razer logo on your right, over your right shoulder, and then of course you got the big Razer logo right there. So yeah, really nice looking chair for sure, but it is really comfortable. We got some more Razer branding on the side of the armrest here, and even on the side of the chair you got another Razer logo, just in black, and so it's a little more sleek and everything like that. But yeah, there is the chair and that's all its glory. Now of course, looking over onto the armrest, we do got a 4D armrest, so we definitely can go up and down. We can go in and out. On, of course, that you do have a little lever. You have a lever for all these, or little buttons to go ahead and get adjustments. But what's really nice about this, if you're not pressing that button down, the armrest does not move. And I like that a lot, because I've had a lot of other gaming chairs where the armrests are kind of just free to move around. So if my elbow hits it, they kind of go all over the place. But yeah, man, we got some more Razer stitching on the back. And then of course, here's me gaming a little bit. And honestly, it felt really comfortable. If I ever got a message on Discord on my other monitor, I can just move over, and I feel like that back support is supporting my back through any movements. And then of course, I thought it was really comfortable. So yeah, really happy with the chair. Let's go ahead and give our final thought about it. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and close out this video right here. Just have some final things to talk about the Razer Iskur V2, guys. Like I said, I've sat in a lot of other gaming chairs in the past, but this one is really nice. I like the build quality. It feels very sturdy and stuff like that. But of course, the big seller is that adaptive lumbar support, man. To have it just moving side to side, just that, like, you have that support moving left to right. It's actually really nice to keep that support on your back. I've never had that with a chair, so that is really good. I like the armrest thing, where you have to actually click the button to move it. It just doesn't automatically just move when my elbow hits it, because that kind of gets annoying. Like sometimes you're leaning on your elbow armrest and it's just like gives way. That kind of sucks, right? So it's nice to have that it doesn't move once I set it in its place. So that's really nice. Of course, I have a little picture right here between like the Razer Iskur, I guess, V1 versus the new V2 here. So of course, guys, just looking at the two chairs right off the bat, I know Razer's slogan is for gamers by gamers, but they kind of like took that out, man. They took that out on the V2, and I get the whole slogan and everything, but it makes the chair a lot more sleeker. I would kind of say it's a little bit of an eyesore, because you kind of just like directly look right at the base of the chair. Right there, they also made the base of the chair a little bit thinner, but of course, the adaptive lumbar support is what they worked on a lot between the V1 to the V2. Number one, the old one, all it did was kind of just like came out, like it was just like a little like I guess like a little lever, and it pushed out the lumbar support. While this time on the V2, we got dials that either give you more tension or less tension, and you kind of control like that, and you feel like a little piston come push out to give you more support and stuff like that. And then of course, it did not move side to side before as well, so that is really nice. And they made it a little bit wider shoulders, so if you do have like a bigger frame, it's not just like pressing on your shoulders and stuff like that. And like I said about the base of the chair, they made it wider as well. They didn't make it so huggy. So of course, if you do want to sit like cross-legged or put your feet up, you kind of have that ability to do that. You have that space now, and you're not going to have like the side of the chairs, the kind of like bucket seats of a racing chair, is not really like hugging and stabbing into the side of your thighs. So again, those are big pluses. Just a couple other things. They did the upgrade from the V2, from the V1. We went from PVC type of synthetic leather now to an EPU grade synthetic leather. So they try to work on it so it's more durable and a little longer lasting, that it doesn't crack or peel and stuff like that. Of course, the big thing is that adaptive lumbar support, which is fantastic, man. Honestly, it is actually really nice. If you have a chance to sit in one of the V2s, I recommend it and give it a shot, because it does feel very nice, man. And then of course, we do have the wider shoulders and everything like that. Now, this chair did pick up some awards at CES as well, which was awesome. And I honestly, now sitting in the chair, can kind of understand it. And with the pillow, it does feel very comfortable, right? Most of the times with those gaming chairs, you're not going to be using that little pillow that they give you on the back lumbar support. Most of the time, you either use it and it doesn't do anything, or you just take it off and then there's no point of that pillow, right? It's just kind of like a branding thing. But no, man, this lumbar support actually is doing something, which is really, really nice. Now, of course, guys, pricing for the Iskur V2, I believe in the United States, it is going for at retail at $649.99. For, of course, if you guys are in Canada like me, I believe it's going to be $899. So a little bit of a steep price range for the chair, but of course, like I said, this is a really, really, really nice experience with this chair. I've had it and I've been gaming on it, and it's been really nice. It's been very comfortable, and it kind of like easily meshes into my setup, and sitting on this for hours, it's very comfortable and stuff like that. So yeah, man, once again, thank you again to Razer for, of course, sending me over the Iskur V2 and everything like that to go on and unbox and do this little, I guess, video for you guys. But of course, thank you guys so much for watching as well. If you have any other questions about the chair, drop a comment in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and smash that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. But of course, guys, thank you so much, and always stay hype, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.
What's up?